First match of the All-Stars this season. Kantus 1-0 advantage. Mental seals the deal with that kill right at the very end. Identis, by the way, 7 kills. Talk about leading from the front. Nicely done from him. Now, of course, weapon placement. It's going to be the first of the game. We'll see just how bold our two teams are feeling. Looks like Sniper is definitely being hovered here, but just flicking through. Yep.
I don't think they do dual snipes off the rip. That'd be an interesting one.
Hey, man, it's All-Stars, all right? This is where magic happens. I want to see nothing but World-Stars and All-Stars.
I feel like you go blocks. Blocks are Boltog. Do they want ensigns right away? That'd be an interesting pick. They will. They say, hey, let's bring ensigns to the fight over here at B. A little extra utility over here for them. That's definitely going to change the pace of this fight a lot. Also, controlling this area of the map will also give you control over 2 ensigns as well. So all players are going to have to make sure that they're keeping track of that.
Definitely are. There, of course, a look at our overhead map. And you can see there's actually going to be a 1v2 in Kantus's advantage over towards that platform side. I'm not sure who that one player from Ram is actually going to be, but instances are going to be grabbed by both teams. I believe it's going to be Speedy and Jita. Have them at their disposal, and Speedy is going to get the first down. Clean up Toy there as well. Nicely done by him, as it looks as if that assault now on the B hill is going to come through.
Yeah, Speedy and Identis breaking ice there. Jeter trying to catch a kill right there with those instincts. She's going to have to drop back here. She's going to have help of Crushmore as well. They're trying to make sure they can keep at least map control here. Speedy's going to be out of position. You see Dispenser, he's just eyeing there in the middle, just trying to put some shots in, call some people out here. Team Kantus will control this B hill. And Ram, they're going to have to start to try to rotate out wide here. To do incense won't be up for another 50 seconds. So I think they need to try to spread this map out a little bit, or they just need to get back here and protect their home hill, because Mental, he ain't stopping. Yeah,
Ram's going to be in some trouble there. Kantus got control of B, and they just flooded the home hill of Ram, and that could honestly be that for the round. It is. That's going to be a 2-0 advantage now for Kantus. Ram looking to strike back.
Ram, that round wasn't as close as the first one. They had to really make plays with those instances there, but Team Kantus, they said, hey, let's play a little bit faster this round than we did the first round and put that pressure on Ram, force that domination, force them to flood to their home hill and have to defend it here. Now Kantus have to make a decision here, and they're going to choose to put nades on top of the platform. So it's going to be 2 players over there from each team that have to kind of fight for those nades, but those, if they were able to lose that fight at the B hill, they can definitely use those nades to retake that B hill and possibly come out here with a 2-cap.
Something we didn't talk about, but probably should mention as well. Vegas pools, we're drawing them.
Yes,
at the end of the day, end of the show. We actually get to live draw them. They trust us again, guys.
Oh,
they trust us.
So the last time we did it, I don't know who was mad at their bracket. I think everybody was pretty much happy with their bracket, imagine. Besides anybody who probably got matched up with Optic. But tonight's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
I can't wait. We control your fate.
Yeah, right. So my PayPal, no, I'm just kidding.
My DMs are open.
Oh, God. No, we'll be completely fair. We have League Ops in the building this evening as well, so that's always good. Shout out to all the people making the rules and helping all the tournaments run smoothly throughout the year. Now, though, back to this one. It's going to be Kantus that control the B hill. Eternity should be good to revive his team. Never mind. That just went from bad to worse there for Eternity, as Toy managed to get himself a double.
Isn't it only fitting that he's using Ram, the team leader? That's just perfect. If he was using any other character besides Ram, I would actually be pretty upset with him.
You have to lead from the front.
You do.
That's what a good leader does, Guy. That's what a good leader does.
I like to lead from the back. What? I do. I like to be the last man in charge. Put my minions in front, Benson.
Fair.
There you go, right?
Respect it. You're very good at baiting. That's all we'll say on that subject.
Hey, you guys, as long as you clean up the kills, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
That play. Mental now looking to spring into action. Teammates already find the kills, and that should be the B hill back in Kantus control. The leaderboard 103 to 91. A and B now both being taken. It's Crazed, who's actually tried to wrap back towards that home hill. He should be able to get control of it, but expect Kantus to now collapse on his position. He's desperately just trying to get out of that one. Will be able to do so. Teammate was to his left-hand side. I think that may have actually been Wildebeest. It was, and Wildy actually finds that kill on Dispenser as well, so that may actually open up the B hill here. Team Ram definitely still in this one.
The incense have respawned here, and you will see the players already got them picked up here, and they're looking to clean up a few kills. Nades are about to be up here in about another 20 seconds or so, and so far, Team Kantus, they're going to hold the 2-cap. They're making sure they're clearing out all the rest of these swarm members on this B hill, and they're flooding them back. Soon, they're about to be on top of Ram's home hill here.
Mental shuts down Crushmo. He's looking for another one. That's going to be Jita. Jita does find the pick, looking for the second. Not going to happen.
That's going to be 3 down right there. They need to make sure they clean up that next kill. They need to focus on Eternity. Eternity, if he can get one.
Oh, you're nasty.
That was a good, as long as he was able to take out one player right there, put his team in a better position in which they were.
Now you look at the scoreboard, 166, 166. We're all tied up. Wildebeest goes down over toward B. Toy should be there to trade the kill. It was Dispenser that went down. And now Toy gets control of that B hill.
He has control over grenades as well. I think the most important thing that he could have done there was making sure he capped that hill, especially being this late into the game. That's going to be a hard one. This is screwed him over. Whoever grabbed those nades needs to be taking them over to Kantus.
How is B still neutral? Oh, disastrous for Team Ram right at the end. Kantus now put pressure on for a trip cap domination. The kills coming in their favor. I think they've done just enough. 2-1 hill advantage. Speedy being aggressive in the opposition spawn, and Kantus now go 3-0 up.
Now, the failure there was, it was actually Toy. Toy was a second away from capping that hill. He needed his team to hold that 2 cap for a certain amount of time to kind of tie it up. They would have pulled away with the lead. Also, one of his teammates had frag grenades that he was rotating over to the hill as well. And once you cap up that hill, it takes 3 seconds to decap it. So they still could have contested, at least fought that guy right away. But by the time anybody would have been able to contest that hill, they would have already built enough points that they needed.
I feel like it's just maybe a little bit of miscommunication comes through from the team. Of course, you know, you're playing with new players. Question how much of these guys even practiced in their All-Star roster. I tell you right now, if I had a chance of being an All-Star and winning in Vegas, you already know we'd be grinding every day.
Oh, you already
Team scrims, you would have thought more like
man.
All-Star scrims. All right, I tell my teammates, yo, pick up one, bro. I'll scrim you in my All-Star team.
Oh man, you don't, especially right now for all the marbles here, it's a lot of respect online. I'm curious to see who's going to come out and be the best here. Chat, let us know. Who do you guys think is going to make it to Vegas? Who's going to be your 2 All-Star teams? Who are you rooting for here today? Let us know in the chat.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't a lot of Kantus love after the first 3 rounds.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't a poll up right now.
Oh, wow. Look at you trying to throw everyone under the bus. Friday already was a poll. Now we just look hella stupid.
Hey, I'm just trying to give people opportunities since they blew up the car. Yep. So, you know what I'm saying?
Good guy, Blaze. Good guy, Blaze. I respect
Because they lit the house on fire.
Dispenser, he is going to go down. It's Crazed and Toy that both find wins, and now the B hill's going to be capped. That's going to be Kantus to get control of it, so that lead is going to start to go in their favor. However, there's someone back on B. Eternity recognizes it, waits for his health to come back, and now looks to maybe assault that hill. He's going to have a double potentially to try and win. Finds the first one. Now waiting for team support. Eternity tries to turn on the moves.
Peter ain't having none of that.
Close there. Very close.
Shots in. It's going to be Ram here. Now, especially in escalation here, folks, it's easy to, rounds 4, 5, 6 are a lot easier to win than rounds 1, 2, and 3 because those respawn timers get up to 16, 18, and 20 seconds, meaning that every life means that much more. So as you start to get those kills consecutively, you have a better chance of capping all 3 hills and getting those early on dominations. So I still think Team Ram is definitely in this. They have control over this 2 cap. I believe if they were to be able to win this next team fight, they possibly can play for the domination here.
Yeah, especially when you consider that now they have, pretty decent map control. It's a 5v5. Everyone's alive, and everyone is in the correct positions. Just comes down now to will Kantus use the properly.
And this is going to be looking like Team Kantus is going to break this setup. Identis catching Jeter there on the rotation. Domination almost came through. The overextension across map by Crazed and Wildy is going to keep the 2 cap alive here for Ram. So that's going to be good for them. They're still going to be building up more points.
Off 1 hill. We're going to force Team Kantus to come to us.
Kobe.
Now going to count. Speedy already found 1. He finds the
That's how you do it.
That's going to be the opening he needed. And now Speedy trying to get aggressive. And Speedy's going to shut down Crushmo as well. A fantastic round for Speedy so far. Another kill comes in. That's Jita. Speedy looking to continue with the damage. And Team Kantus just like that, flick a switch, and that's 4-0 lead.
Waiting for the right moment to strike right there. And you saw it. They went out there and they executed perfectly. Even when Team Ram had a good lead there, their rotations were fine. They just had to make sure that they stopped that push from Kantus when they came in and retake B. And one thing, Vincent, that I know that's pretty awesome for both these teams is that a lot of these players either get to be reunited with some of their old teammates here in an All-Star match, but also at the same time, they're probably playing with some players that they maybe always wanted to play with before, but they just can't.
Like, I always wanted to play with you. Shame it never worked out.
Right?
Well,
I'm pretty sure everybody on Team Kantus wants to play with Mental. So the whole squad is like, oh my God, this is awesome. Imagine. They're just over there fanboying.
No surprise, of course. Mental was the first pick in the entire draft. I think anyone would have called that, to be fair, with the season that young man has had.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Team. I think Team Kantus make it to Vegas. I'm just gonna say it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, bro, you look at that lineup.
The team is so stacked.
Dispenser, Speedy, and Eternity. I don't know what everyone else was doing in the draft, but
I still thought Jeter was gonna be on Team Kantus. I know Dennis wanted her.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
That would have been pretty nasty. Would have been definitely been pretty nasty. But
it would. I blame Toy.
Blame Toy.
I can't blame Toy just yet because Team Ram, they still have an opportunity. Yeah, they get an opportunity to make it here. They got an opportunity to make it here.
That was quite possibly the most insane grenade I've ever seen.
I think he should have traded there. The instant hit the edge. He was supposed to get in the trade there with that.
That was utter robbery right there.
Oh,
I can't believe what I've just seen. That was great.
That was going to hold off there. But so as you see, the two caps coming in here by Team Kantus.
Hello.
There it is. Gonna get one, two more in the chamber. Mental. Uh-oh. He's looking.
Yo.
He's trying to bait out. Who's that? He's trying to bait out Craze over here. NCs are going to be behind him as well. Oh, so this is a good position. I'm pretty sure we're going to see these drops coming out here soon.
Kantus is just like knocking on the door. All four players trying to wrap through from B. They decide, hey.
They're pushing them back and they're keeping tabs on them. They know exactly where they are. Even though with the drop shot getting placed on the other side of the map, it still did not change the pace in which everything is happening. You know, Mental guy was able to still rotate over there towards that B hill. Now at this point, Ram needs to figure out, okay, how can we keep control of our home hill and wait for the nades and drop shot to respawn?
Blind drop shot comes through and actually connects us with Crush Melt. Three players go down, and now just Jeter and Toy up. Surely the push comes through. Jeter with Intins throws out the first one, misses, connects with the second one. Hold that, Identives. Will she be able to get herself over towards the B hill? Though you gotta go. The C hill's being capped. Doesn't look like she's gonna be able to find her way through. Mental puts a stop to that. His 17th kill so far this game.
You know, the one thing is I love about Mental, and you see, you know, how he's a champion with these power weapons, is that even with him having a drop shot, he doesn't burn all three of those shots right away. He shoots one shot, gives his team the advantage, okay? He knows that the other opposing team has to back up, and he holds the next two for the next push, so he can break that up as well. And instead of just trying to get 3 kills right away without them really meaning anything, he pockets them. He's like, all right, we'll save this. The next time when y'all think y'all got this fantastic team push, this, you know, I'm just gonna pull out the drop shot, and we're gonna just stop that whole rush.
I got a new poll for you, guy.
Okay.
Will Team Ram win a round?
Yes. Yeah, they do.
Okay. Right now, Kantus has them in their back pocket. This fantastic performance from pretty much everyone on the squad. Just showing you exactly why they are the All-Stars. Been impressed a lot with Speedy so far. However, Identis, he's going to open the door with a double. And of course, this 20-second respawn round, so potentially could have that trip cap domination coming in very soon if Kantus are able to capitalize on the numerical advantage they've been able to earn.
And you know, originally, you know, the funny thing is, originally, one of the team captains was actually praised. And then praised for some reason he does not like picking teams. You know, he's a soldier. And you know, even when they play wagers at night, you know, he's just like, yo, whoever wants me, I'm on that squad. But you know, Praise isn't a leader type of player. You know what I'm saying? No, he's not. You know, so I can understand why, you know, he didn't want to roll, but you know,
will the shutdown Identis looking for more? Not going to happen. Speedy kills him, and you know, Kantus probably just saying, hey, let's cap these hills now, guys. Someone, if you could please get to B, that'd be very helpful. Speedy's trying to do everything he can. Of course, drop shot whenever you're ready, Kantus, cap the other hills. That's how you win escalation. It's called a triple cap domination. There it is, comes through. I think the problem was no one had actually died for Kantus, so no one really wanted to wrap away.
Vince was waiting for the right opportunity here. Oh, man. If he gets hit with one bullet right there. Oh. the fact that he even got that kill was amazing because, like, he was at the edge of the card. He got hit with one bullet. He doesn't get his health regen right there, but he was able to get that and pick up that kill.
Number one pick. Number one pick. Right there. That's why.
Yeah.
Mental, best player in the game.
You say MVP?
MVP.
MVP? Hands down?
Well, you make an argument for one other player.
Who is that? If you want to have this conversation, if you had to make an argument for that,
franchise.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I just, you know, when I look at this whole envious roster and I look at just, okay, you think of most valuable player, right? I think you just have to stay with Optic and Envy, right?
Absolutely.
Just have to. And I was with you. Those were my top two. It was either franchise or mental for everything that they do for their team. But don't get me wrong. I think mental is a raw slayer. You know, he's a very talented player. But Fran does more than what mental does for. Fran does more for his team than what mental does for Optic. And I just think I think you just can't debate that.
But Optic Gaming win.
They win. That's right, though. But we're talking about the most valuable player.
I know. I'm just trying to give you a hard time.
I know.
I just imagine what the chat says.
Either they like Blaze, you Blaze, you crazy. Either Blaze, you're freaking crazy, or they just like Blaze, you're right.
6-0, Team Kantus. I wonder if that poll ever went up if will Team Ram win around.
I'm pretty sure Greg's got our back.
I told you they wouldn't.
It's one round away. I think they get this.
It's one round. They've been one round away for the past 6 rounds now, guys.
They're one round away.
You know what they say? 7th time's the charm. Team Ram looking to find that first one here in this evening's first All-Star matchup. Kantus, though, definitely outclassed Team Ram so far. Identiv's, of course, the team captain for this one. Doing a good job himself. 16 kills, 9 downs. Only 206 seconds dead. Unfortunately, though, for Team Ram, 3 players already dead, about to be 4. If Identis can assist his teammate, pulls out the pistol, nicely done. And honestly, if I was Team Kantus, I'd already be over towards that FL.
Nah, you know, they're trying to rotate over it. As you see, Kantus is playing very, very quick here. You know, they got the 2-cap. The respawn timers are going to be at 10 seconds, so a lot more commotion here. And at this point, Ram is looking like, hey, we need to try to get some map control. They're trying to go push pumping station and force out the rest of those Team Kantus members. But Kantus is just playing for the 2-cap, maybe. Actually, they do have people trying to be aggressive on their home hill. It's going to be Speedy and Identis that you're going to have to fight over here to get your home hill back, and Toy shut Speedy down.
Yes, indeed. Now looking to just kind of clean out his base here. Identis still being a nuisance. He's triangulated, essentially, by Team Ram players. And finally, Identis does go down. Mental, meanwhile, he's able to shut down Wildy across the map. E-Hill, though, mid-neutral for the second half. Should be good to go back over to Team Ram. Toy and Mental, 1v1. Mental gets the... Toy again. However, Craze was there this time to trade Dispenser.
Is here in Kantus. They are out here trying to take no prisoners. And this is the first time that we've seen Identis here on fight night, you know, since Paris, you know. I always say, you know, some events just make you better as a player. You should want it is after every
have improved. I mean, Splice with a fantastic performance in some of the plays he was making. I mean, you can just see how he draws from the energy of the crowd, and I'm excited for that Vegas crowd, of course. Maybe, hopefully, it can beat that Mexico City crowd.
You're right about that. That whole Splice roster.
They feed off it, dude.
Feed so much off the energy.
As soon as me and Fallout started that Olay chant, it was at that moment I knew Splice wasn't losing them.
Yeah, they couldn't have. They had just too much positive energy on their side.
The horizon on RC Blaze, it's looking like it's going to be that way. Identis find his 23rd kill. I think when it comes down to it, Team Kantus just too slay heavy. Team Ram could not keep up, and that was a very quick first All-Star series we've had on Fight Night.
No, that was very quick. That was very, very quick there, Benson. But